great fun. Actually, though, they're a ton of fun. In case for some reason you thought I was not being serious. Which I don't know why I would think that was the case. Alright, here we go. Spawning up at the top left for Dragon Phoenix Gaming. It is Dark. And his opponent. Ah, ha, ha. Here he goes. Spawning down on the bottom right for Prep Esports. It is Hanmano in the red. And he is going to be proxying something. Going to be proxying something. Two somethings. Maybe potentially even three somethings. And we got Dark, whose overlords are on a collision course. Well, at least his second one. This already looks... Well, yeah, this already looks pretty disastrous for Hanmano. Oh, this is going to be Proxy 2 Rax Reaper. I am pretty sure... Yeah. This is way too quick on the gas. Way too quick on the gas count. And the other tell is the fact that these two barracks are finishing up at the same time. He sent the SCVs out to be super queued up. This is already very good for Dark. He did go hatch gas pool. And his pool is not as quick as you'd like it to be. But it certainly could be worse. Certainly could be worse. And the fact that he gets the scout, well, I mean, it couldn't be much better. Obviously, it could because he could see everything. But this is still very nice. Very nice. And he sees two SCVs going back home. Oh, Hanmano. Even a normal Overlord, I feel like, would have seen this, so... Yeah, this is quite good for Dark. Oh! He's responding with roaches. Wait, he thinks this is a Proxy 3 Rax. There is potential that Hanmano gets in here and kills, like, quite a few drones. And Dark is in, like, kind of an all-in-ish position, and Hanmano's actually just gets way ahead in macro. And this is... Oh, nice micro so far on the drones. Hanmano, though, is picking off a fair number of lings. He's getting those drones extremely low. Hasn't killed any of them yet, though. And once that Roach Warren completes, things get very difficult. Also, I don't think Hanmano knows that it's roaches. He hasn't seen the Roach Warren, and he hasn't seen the second gas. He might have seen drones mining from the second gas. Oh, this first Roach is not going to be able to get a kill on these Reapers. Oh, man, that's actually a lot of damage on that one Roach. But Dark can, of course, morph Ravagers. I was going to say, and he most definitely should with at least that one low HP Roach. This is kind of funny because Hanmano is already quite ahead in terms of workers. Dark can drone up very hard. Hanmano's still building Reapers, which I feel like, with him building a Cyclone already and being able to deal with a counterattack, I feel like this is already him overcommitting pretty hard. Yeah. I feel like you got to transition out of this. What? Blue Flame Hellions into Roaches. You see the Roaches and the Ravagers, and you make Blue Flame Hellions. I could have gone for Megfield Accelerator. I could have definitely gone for Megfield. I don't think I like this. There are enough Ravagers to one-shot Reapers, by the way, if they get the attack. Nice positioning on these Lings. Try and block this. This is going to be an all-in, by the way, out of Dark. He is really... Yeah, he's pulled everything off gas. He's got Ling speed on the way. He's popping out a bunch more Lings. This is going to be a very dedicated attack. Oh. The barracks is not scouting, though. I mean, Blue Flame's going to be great if there were Hellions. Second factory. Oh, man. Oh, me, oh, my. Oh, he almost gets a kill on that hatchery. He gets it extremely low. Here come the Lings. The barracks are... I think he sees it now. Yeah, he sees it now. And he is running back home, trying to desperately build a single Hellion for this Blue Flame upgrade that he's gotten for himself. Oh, my God. Did he... Oh, okay, I was going to say, I swear the rest of the Reapers should have gotten away. Hanmano, we got to lift. We got to lift and leave. Dark is actually supply blocked here. The thing is, with the number of units that Hanmano has, this is actually not so bad. But losing those SCVs makes it way worse than it should be. I wonder if Dark actually even noticed that Blue Flame just finished, because it fired one shot. And that's the kind of thing where you, like, you almost question your eyes at that point. You're like, did I see that? Was that right? Dark building 10 more Lings after droning up a little bit. He does have a third hatchery now finished. This is the weirdest game. Hanmano's got a third CC. If Hanmano had saved those 6 SCVs that he lost, which he easily could have, he could have just pulled them up to the main base a little bit earlier. I think he'd actually be in a great position right now. As it is, I mean, the mech play is such a weird decision. It's funny because he still has so many of his Reapers. He's only lost 1 Reaper, 1 Hellion. Cyclone Reaper is not a composition I would have ever expected to see at this level of play. Not unless I was watching a Euthermal video. And if there was any doubt as to whether or not it's going to be mech, there is now no doubt. That layer just started up, by the way, after the 7-minute mark. Man, Hanmano on paper should be in such a good position right now. But I actually don't know that he is. Does have a wall here at the front, so that's good. He's ahead in workers. No, he is. He is in a really good position. At least on paper. 4th CC now starts up. Wow. But Dark, I mean, his supply is good, but it's in a lot of Lings. And there's really no threat to Hanmano dying right now. No threat of Hanmano dying. He wants to start trading with these units, but he's actually got so few Hellions right now that a big Ling surround would be rather dangerous. This is such a weird game. Like, this is actually such a weird game right now. Dark finally droning up to a decent worker count. He's been supply blocked quite a bit. He's about to be supply blocked again at 130. Hanmano going to look for the 4th base of his opponent and will find it basically as it starts. Magfield Accelerator is going to finish on up here, and that'll be good because he'll have that up and running before any major engagement. No, okay. I was going to say, Hanmano, you got to be careful with those units. Blue Flame, Magfield Accelerator. This is going to be scary to deal with for a Roach Ling player. Hanmano going to be able to get a few pickoffs here and there. So far hasn't lost any of his battle mech squadron this one. 4 Cyclones at a time is so much army value. That is so expensive. I honestly feel like Hanmano is like so far ahead right now. But it feels like he can't really do anything with it yet. Now, if Dark can get up into Swarm Hosts, or even, actually, if he goes into Infestors right now, that would be a pretty good play as well. No unit emit flame there? Yeah, there was 1 Hellion. There was 1 Hellion. Oh, that's a lot of Cyclone lock-ons and a lot of dead roaches. And the grenades are actually really keeping the roaches at bay. Wow. That went quite well for Hanmano. He just killed like 10 or 12 roaches, it feels like. Okay, there we go. Pathogen glands and infestors on the way. Oh, this is going to be a very quick dead hatchery. And he gets the kill on his, basically with the last 3 ticks of those cyclones. Dark, he's up in supply, but like he is definitely in a tough position here. Now, all it takes is one big fungal, and this entire army can like disappear. Also, no upgrades for Hanmano is a really big problem. It's going to be double attack upgrades soon for Dark. He's got Burrow on the way, which is going to be great as well. Scan comes in, sees the queens, but does not see the infestors. Hanmano, I mean, he needs to keep the pressure on. He needs to keep the pressure on, but he also needs to avoid these fungals. Oh, there's one fungal landing pretty nicely here. Only, well, actually none of the cyclones getting, well, one gets picked off towards the tail end, but none of them getting initially killed by that. Mostly Reapers, which is something that Hanmano's more than happy to trade out at this point. Hanmano, he should already have his 1-1 done, and his 2-2 should be on the way in a perfect world. Like, this, you really can't afford to miss out on that. Oh, Tunneling Claws. Okay. Oh, this barracks very nicely placed. But it's not going to necessarily... Well, no. Okay, Dark is going to elect to go home. Oh, meanwhile, other attack on the other side. Will deny a little bit of a base, but chasing too far here is dangerous. Look at how many of these roaches are extremely low. Corrosive Biles, though, they're going to take down this command center. 2 more Biles. Well, 3 more technically, but would have burned down to the other ones. Very nice pickoff right there for Dark. Fungal growth, very nice as well. And Hanmano, he was in such a good position, but Dark is... I mean, he's still in a good position, for being honest. But it feels like Dark now has the tools he needs to deal with Hanmano's army. And these Tunneling Claw Roaches could be very effective here. Oh, Ling's going to try and get in on top of this. The Roaches are going to try and lock this in place. They will get burned through, but they are going to take, oh, a big toll on Hanmano's army. Very nicely done. Fungal growth. Oh, man, you got to be so careful. He does dodge the one fungal, but he needs to start thinking about transitioning. Like, the fact that he's still building just pure Cyclone Hellion is a little bit silly. Meanwhile, we've got Hive. We've got the Spire. He can go into Broodlords. We've got the Lurker Den on the, well, yeah, on the way. +2 missile getting very far along. This is still going particularly well. Oh, the fungal growths. Going to lock down so much of this army. He does lose a lot of the infestors, but he's going to be able to chain up these fungals. No, he doesn't get it with the rallying in units. How did that Widowmine not fire? That was weird. Oh, another fungal growth, and Hanmano's army is going to utterly melt here. Dark is now trading so much better than his opponent. Mass Cyclone. I mean, it can be good, but once the infestors are out, you got to be so much more careful. Oh, nice job. He burrows to break some of the lock-ons. That's good. Cute move from Dark. Dark's, he's broken Hanmano at this point, I think. Yeah, there's just way too many roaches. Not enough room to kite. And the kiting is not clean enough at this point anyways. Man, infestors get killed so... Oh, man, great usage of the burrow, by the way. Infestors get killed so quickly by that Megfield Accelerator. Still, nice job. Dark gets it, despite a less than stellar and less than ideal start to the game, able to get maxed out and get a much better army than his opponent and just outfights him. Catches him with those fungals. It's all over, baby. It's all over, baby. And that's the power of Dark. He looks like he's in a tough position. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Has classic or nice won yet? No, it doesn't look like it. All right, and here we go. Game number 2. Spawning down on the bottom left for Dragon Phoenix Gaming. It is Dark in the blue. And his opponent. Spawning up at the top right for Prep Esports. It is Han Mono in the red. Upgrades were huge? I actually don't think so. It was all the fungals. Fungal growth got the job done 100%. Dark going up to 17 drones. He's going to go pool first. Oh, no, he's going to go gas pool. Even better. Cyclones don't benefit with their lock-ons with the attack upgrades. It's more like you have to always make sure that you see where your opponent's army is and you don't get fungled like that. Getting fungled like that is a death sentence. And he got deaded. He got deaded real hard. Hanmato gonna go for the high. You can't do that versus Dark. You gotta go low ground command center every time. Dark is too much better than you to be pulling stuff like this. That is not something you can afford to do. I love Hanmano, but we gotta cut some corners if we're gonna do something like this. Now, funnily enough, it actually will be good. Well, it's going to be helpful against what Dark is doing. But Dark did send some Lings out onto the map, and he's like, oh, you did expand. Oh, Reaper into the main base. Oh, he's going to lose it, I think. Oh, my God, 5 HP. It slips away. Wow. I thought that was going to get pinned in the corner. That is downright silly. That is downright silly. How many Lings did Dark end up making here? Just 6. Okay. So he gets the quick Ling speed, gets 6 Lings. But he's not going to do much with it. Meanwhile, second barracks on the way for Hanmano. What is he thinking about? Okay, is it going to be a 3cc 211? That's what it feels like to me. See how many Hellions he goes for. Oh, he's going for at least 4. So if it is going to be a 3cc 211, it's going to be slightly delayed in terms of its timing. Oh, there was a Roach Warren, but he canceled it here. It didn't get scouted, did it? Nope. Where's the Reaper, in fact? It's back at home, so, okay, no. There's no opportunity for a scout. Single Evo chamber. He's already seen the third CC, so he knows what's up. Got in there with that Ling. Yeah, I'm very curious. Okay, I think this is just going to be a fast Carapace, and then he'll play standard from here. Oh no, fast +1 melee. And he's building a lot of Lings. Okay. Well, this is very confusing. This is very confusing. Fungal growth is an upgrade, isn't it? No. Pathogen glands is an upgrade that lets your infestors pop out immediately with fungal growth. They get 25 bonus starting energy, and they're able to instantly fungal growth as soon as they pop out. All right, these Hellions. Okay, I was going to say, they got to be real careful. Oh, look at this huge counterattack from Dark. The Lings are going to try and get in here. Widowmine is not burrowed, but the SCV pull was rather quick. Stim will complete. Dark, was this enough for him? No, it certainly was not. He picked off a few Marines, but he lost a fair amount of stuff. Lings are going to try and get in on top of these Hellions, and they will. Oh, wow, the Hellions really derped out there with the micro. And he ends up losing all 4 of those. One is going to start up shortly here for Hanmano. We'll see Dark. He should be able to go... Actually, wait, he doesn't have a layer yet. He is still on hatch tech. Dark? Okay, we really need a layer, my dude. He's only been on 1 gas, actually, this whole time. Oh, boy. He is down in workers. This is what I was talking about. Dark sometimes gets a little bit, he'll do stuff like this. Oh, fortunate for Dark that Hanmano showed him the situation right there. +1 melee versus 0-0 Marine. So these Marines for Dark are actually, or these Lings are going to trade better against these Marines than we're normally used to seeing. No combat shields, no upgrades. In fact, the upgrades for Hanmano feel very late. Yeah, it's actually... That's what I was just going to say, Honorable Macroteran. I was talking about that in the card today. That Daylight Savings Time is actually... Well, okay, technically Daylight Savings Time prevents that in the summer, but I feel like we should just be on the Daylight Savings Time all the time. Like, we shouldn't roll the clocks back an hour in the fall. It's just so depressing to get out of work and have it be pitch black. No one wants that. Zerg can have pathogen glands, but Protoss can't have Kaidaran Amulet. I know. Why can't we just warp in? Instant storms. God. So unfair. Everyone just wants to nerf Protoss. Wouldn't mind getting tanked here by the Queens. Oh, he picked off one of the medevacs. Nice job by Dark. Dark, it's so funny because he does things that, like, are traditionally, like, they don't make sense. And then he'll just be up 50 supply, you know? Hashtag just Dark things. Good job staying on top of this drop, making sure that it can't get out of hand. Hanmano wanting to drop... Dark dancing those Banes a little bit. Meanwhile, 1-1 is finished up for both players. Dark started up his +2 melee basically as soon as his layer completed. He's got his Bane speed on the way as well. Oh, Hanmano going for the Bane snipes. Gets 3 of them. No more than that, though. And now these rocks are down, which is going to make this base a little bit more exposed. Dark obviously doesn't want to attack into a bunch of units, but he's really testing his opponent's multitasking. And Hanmano has been found wanting a little bit. Dark going for the double macro hatch here. Ooh, nice snipes on the Banelings right there by Hanmano. Good stutter step. But Dark's on top of him. Oh, and speaking of on top of him, he gets into the mineral line 12 SCVs going down to the Banes. Meanwhile, the Banes force these units up into the medevacs. Oh, and we don't have really any anti-air in the main. Just these 3 queens, which is actually enough to put one of the medevacs into low HP, but not enough to take it down. Another medevac getting very low on HP, 22, 14 HP before it finally gets out of range. So great target fire with those queens from Dark. Really getting the maximum amount of possible damage in on top of those. And he's also doing everything he can to take down these rocks. Rock Watch 2022. As 3 rocks go down in a matter of seconds. And now the army of Hanmato getting jumped on in the middle of the map. The tanks were not sieged. He does manage to force Dark back. But yeah, this is Dark all the way through it here. Tank getting taken out. 2-2 not quite done. Banelings connecting on SCVs. Oh, and now it is these tanks. One of them going to fall. Another one might... No, it will save itself. With the help of its trusty Marine friend, Daniel. Daniel the Marine. Good work. That is adorable. Oh, I love it. It's not even the remotely good play, but it's so cute. Look at all these Zerglings. The swarm coming on forward. And that is just going to be too much for Hanmato to handle. Game 1 was a weird one. Game 2, a little bit weird in its own way as well. But Dark, he's going to get the job done. Hanmato, no chance, no shot. Dropping mules, I guess, to try and form a wall. And then very helpfully telling us how to access most websites. www at the end there. Dark takes the map and the series 2-1. Upple you.